Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB the Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Judge rips that one. Out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Next offering is down low. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here at American Family Field. Our starting pitcher in this one, Garrett Cole. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Ball. 2 and 2.
Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Went right after him there, singing. No messing around.
3 pitches right there. 3 really good fastballs in that at bat. But what stood out is all of them in a different part of the zone. He started them away. You look out over the plate as a hitter, and then he busts you in. You're not quick enough to be able to pull the trigger and turn on it. And then he finished up in the zone. Good velocity. Caught the top part of that strike zone. That's a great example of how you mix your locations. Just as important as mixing speeds.
1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Two down, bases empty, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, top of the second, Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. High in the air, out to right. Chourio settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Paul Goldschmidt now. Two outs, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 1 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
That's down and in.
2-2.
Now one out to right. Judge has it sized up. And there's one away. Sal Frelick digs in now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Shortened to bunt and missed it. And the count is 1-2. Out to short, Volpe. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Backed off the plate that time. Frelick, the base runner at first with one out.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Fraley. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
One gone, runner at first. Next for the Brewers, Oliver Dunn. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Bellinger flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Just off the inside edge. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Tied up here in the early going. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Bryce Terang in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, he gloves it, and he beats it. He's safe. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Popped up. Volpe. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning, digging in, Jason Dominguez. A little out front there as he swings through.
2-2 to count.
Next pitch is outside. It's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grounder might be 2. Hoskins to second, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 outs. Fought off foul. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle,
count.
and you get it right where you want it.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swinging a foul straight back. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4 to a board.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 4-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here comes Bellinger. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
So man aboard, and here's the catcher, William Contreras. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Sal Frelick. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Full count.
In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Man at second. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Brewers strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. This one in the air. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the second out of the inning. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
2 outs, base is empty. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Yankees up by 3. Popped up. Ortiz corrals it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees 4 and the Brewers 1. Back here at American Family Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Rhys Hoskins.
Nice, no trying to let hope in. Oh God, my memory potent. Only heat was oven left open. Me and Cinnamon on 98 coasting. Blow the gas out, trying to let hope in.
Drilled out towards left center field. Bellinger settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
So digging in, Oliver Dunn. And that's a little bit high. And a count 2-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And that's downstairs. Ball 3. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
2 outs, runner at first. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. That one the other way, and foul ball. 2 outs.
Count is full.
In the dirt, but kept close. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is gone. A massive home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. 4-3 New York. You're dialed into the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, done blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it and I
Back here in Milwaukee, ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. The Brewers have some bullpen action. Ryan Hudson, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Ashby also getting ready. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, right side. Terang over to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Bottom of the inning, here comes Christian Yelich.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Movement in the bullpen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter, the right-hander, also getting loose. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now it's William Contreras. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Dominguez brings it in for the 3rd out. Brian Hudson takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Jazz goes down on strikes.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
One down, base is empty. There now 2 balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Nick Mears getting loose out there. Judge waits. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beans.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. Right side. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
So a man at first. Here's Stanton now. Snap throw to first. Bellinger dives back. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Just off the inside edge. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. The Yankees 4 and the Brewers 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a count 1-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Got him swinging.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Cold nights, no trying to let open. Oh, God, my memory potent. Only heat was all that left open. Me and Center in 98.
And here is Hoskins.
Now we got too much flavor. How you gonna never outplay it?
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2 is the count.
The Brewers trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Brewers, the third baseman,
Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4 and the Brewers 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Ashby.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. Here's a 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounds one to short. Ortiz. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. 2 outs. Outside low. And that's ball 2. Two outs and a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Count's full.
That's to third. And that is the inning. One left for the Yankees. And it remains a 4-3 game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game up now for Milwaukee. Joseph Ortiz. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
This is Bryce Terang. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, right field. Judge brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jackson.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. up and loosening in the pen. Weaver warming up as well. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yoel Payams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the order now. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Off the mark there. 2-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jared Koenig appears to be getting loose. Mears also throwing. That one misses. 3-1 now.
3-1.
Draws the walk there.
That's in. Ball 4.
Oh, this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next to hit, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Way upstairs, 2-2. And it's 2-2. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Got a full count.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
1 out and a runner at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. As a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Runner, yes,
He's trying for third. Pitch is high.
That's the ball.
Throw to third. Save. Chisholm on third with 2 out. Right side, Chourio moving under this one, nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Brewers 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now it's Christian Yelich.
Tell me why you playing games, why you playing games, why you playing games. See, there's this game now.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball line to center. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Back to work, 3-2 now. In the air, left side. Dominguez sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Number 5.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Fernando Cruz departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher for the Yankees, Luke Weaver.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Sal Frelick in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses. And now it's 3-2. Yelich goes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now at the plate, Sal Frelick.
2-1.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The 2-1.
3-1.
Rhys Hoskins would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips the corner.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Brewers 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Alexander, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 77 getting cranked up as well. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And it is
That's the ball.
2-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Goldie steps into the box.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that
That's
is
the ball.
downstairs. And it's 3-2.
Got a full count.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees 4 and the Brewers 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
One-run game, bottom 9. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Volpe throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1. And fouled off. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So last chance for the Brewers. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1-2 is the count.
A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
2-2.
One strike away. Just missing there. 3-2 now.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.